To the South African lady that puts the Nigerian lady in her place, to that South African lady, to that my sister, please, what do you take? Do you take extra picks? Is it Black Label? Is it wine? Is it Savannah? I want to buy it for you. Thank you for putting that Nigerian girl in her place. To that Nigerian lady, what is the color of your problem? How can you go to TikTok live, TikTok space, and go and start talking about Igbos in such a manner? Guys, listen to this.
They married the Igbos. They see what the Igbos are doing in their own country. They didn't measure the Yoruba people. They say that Igbo people. That's why I say Igbo people. The South African are saying, but let me finish. Let me finish. You answer me something. Let me finish.
Hold on. Listen to yourself.
No, let me finish, please.
Hold on. You go to one platform, you listen to a group of people on one platform, and then you then arrive to a conclusion that all Igbo people, that the Igbo people in South Africa are the ones that are committing crime. How shallow of you. Do you have a brain, my sister?
She doesn't have.
I cannot. Oh my God! Don't insult me, please. We are here. We don't insult each other.
I am nipping you because you are.
Don't insult me. When you ask me something, let me answer it.
You are not afraid of you. I'm a thug.
Let me answer it. When I answer it, then you can speak.
Hold on. You're not going to answer anything until I'm ready for you to answer. You
cannot command me.
You came. I've done that, and there's nothing that you're going to do about it.
We have to respect each other. But you cannot command me.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
I can't listen to you if you are not listening to me.
You came up here disrespecting the Igbos, saying that the Igbos are the ones that are committing crimes in South Africa because of a people that you were on. But now you don't want
I'm going to respect him. But if the Igbo man don't respect me, I don't have any respect for him.
You've got very big issues. Clearly, you got an issue with
I don't have any big issues. You have big issues because you are talking about Nigerian
South Africa.
You don't say about talking about South Africa. You are big.
I will drop you. Sisi, I will drop you. I won't negotiate.
If you drop me, I
will not negotiate with you. But you cannot go onto a platform and listen to people on one platform and arrive at the conclusion that it's only Igbo people in South Africa that are committing crime. It goes to show that you don't like Igbos. It goes to show the heart that you have towards the Igbos.
I honestly don't know how to get in contact with the South African sister for her brave move. If not for anything, at least to give her a hug and to say thank you for standing for the people. Now, this is actually one of the challenges. In fact, this is the major challenges we are facing in Nigeria, and that's why Nigeria is where it is today. We are not united. We feel we are in competition with one another, and that is why most Nigerians keep taking sides with South Africans. Majority of us are always reminding we Nigerians that if we are not united in our own country, if we don't love ourselves in our own country, how then do you expect others to love you? And it's quite impossible. These are one of the, in fact, this is actually one of the biggest challenges we are facing in Nigeria right now. The Yorubas don't like seeing the Igbos. The Hausas don't like seeing the Igbos don't like seeing the Hausas, the Igbos don't like seeing the Yorubas. Are you getting it? Now, this is always affecting us, especially during the election. Once it's election time, instead of us to put our differences aside and vote for the right person, you see that a Yoruba man will stand and say that over his death that an Igbo man will become a president, despite even though that the Igbo man has everything it takes to rule the country, right? But the Yoruba man will never agree. Hausa man will say over their death that an Igbo man will stand as a president. This is just what we are seeing in the country. Now, imagine someone from a different country. Imagine someone from South Africa. The same South Africa will feel they are wicked, they are heartless, they are this, they are that. That is why Nigerians in South Africa always say that South Africans are so united. When I mean united, yes, Nigerians have been saying it. Now, imagine a South African sister. Probably she hasn't been to Nigeria before. Imagine her taking side, teaching this Nigerian woman what unity is all about. How can you just come out in public and you now want to put the blames on a particular tribe, but you know that Igbos are not the only ones in South Africa. There are other tribes in South Africa. Edo people are there, Yorubas are there, every other tribes are there, and she has this cause to say that Igbos are the only ones committing all crimes in South Africa. This is so bad. This is extremely bad. Is it also the Igbos that started this Yahoo Yahoo in Nigeria? Come on. Who are the people that brought in Yahoo Yahoo to Nigeria? Is it also the Igbos? This is what we've been facing. This is what we see. I'm not here to say that Igbos are not that Igbos are sent. That there are no. I haven't said that one. But the least I can do as a Nigerian woman is to come out and tag Yorubas or the Hausas and tag them bad, especially when when I'm in the midst of foreigners. Are you getting it? Assuming we are in a forum where there are South Africans, Ghanaians, and other, I will never do that. I will never sell my brother. As long as we are I'm in the midst of other foreigners, right? I will always stand for Nigeria. Even if there is this crime that a particular tribe has committed, is either I apologize on behalf of what my people are doing, which are Nigerians are doing in your country. I would rather stand you. You won't even know my tribe. I will never come out and say, "Oh, please, I'm from so and so tribe. Please, for what this tribe." I will never do that because over there in your country, you guys don't know whether anyone is from Edo State or Yoruba tribe or Igbo tribe or Hausa tribe. No, you don't know the tribe where the person is coming from. All you know is that he is a Nigerian. Are you getting it? So what this Nigerian sister did, that is exactly what we face in Nigeria. And that is why Nigeria is where it is today. But you never see a South African man coming out in public or a South African woman coming out in public, especially when he or she knows that Nigerians are also there. Then the person will be like, no, it's Koza people that does this. No, Zulu people, they don't do that. In fact, you see this crime is Koza people that did it. For us Zulus, we don't do it. No, that South African man or woman will always stand for the South African. If at all that South Africans did that, you will see him or her probably apologizing. Please forgive us. Oh, sorry, please, we are so. You won't see that, but within themselves, they know the people that have committed such crime. Are you getting it? Now I feel so ashamed of myself saying someone from a different country, the same people that will feel that they are not good, that they are not united, that they don't love their fellow blacks. Imagine this woman trying to put a Nigerian woman to her place. In fact, if I happen to be this Nigerian woman, honestly, Shane will not even let me speak in public again. Shame will not let me talk again. Talk more of bringing down anyone from my country. Like, I won't do it. Why can't she even use that energy? The energy she has in talking, why can't she use it why can't she channel it to the government? If Nigerian government is so active that they protect and provide for the citizen, if not for corruption in the country, trust me, nobody will even want to travel. Assuming South Africa is bad, do you think that the citizens will remain in their country? No, they will all want to go out and look for a greener pasture. But it's because their country is good and is working, like they have this activated government. That's why they don't even find it necessary to leave their government. Like, what are they coming to your country to do? What are they coming to do? The grant you give in your country, they also give them some in their own country. Everything is working for them. That is exactly what most African countries are also praying, so that their country will be a bit better, just a bit better. We are not even praying for our government to treat us exactly like the way South African government is treating the citizens. At least, let's be a bit close, a bit close. Like in South Africa, I learned that even the elderly people receive grants. But there are other countries, that other African countries, that even if you're 90 years, if your children cannot take care of you or if you can't work, then you suffer, you go hungry. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares. Talk more of giving you grants. Are you getting it? Now, this Nigerian sister, she was actually trying to sell her people in front of others, right? Because I believe that forum happens to be, I guess, a lot of Africans are there, not only South Africans. She felt that this South African sister was gonna be in support of what nonsense that she was saying. But to her greatest surprise, the South African sister did not take side with what she is doing. And this is one of the reasons why I love South Africans so much. Like, I love them so much. I've learned so well that they are so united and they don't like division. Despite the fact that there was a particular period when they felt that Africans were trying to divide them by telling them that, oh, you have whites in your country, whereas you're Africans, this one, blah, 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 blah. You look like strangers in your country. They stood their ground. They stood their ground. They never wanted their African brothers to divide them in their country. I saw everything that period. They stood their ground. Are you getting it? So this South African sister knows where the lady was going to, and she knows that this lady is not coming from a united home. She's not coming from a united country. So to my South African sister that did this, I love you so much. I love you anywhere you are. If you come across my video, please do know that we love you and we respect you for this. Thank you so much for standing for the people. This is exactly what I've been preaching on my channel. Anytime we see any African speaking against any Africa, it doesn't matter where the person is coming from. If you see a Nigerian hating on South Africa or hating on Kenyan or hating on any other person, Ethiopia, Botswana, please speak against it, condemn it. Enough of the hate, enough of the hatred. As Africans, there are a lot we can do for ourselves. Yes, there's a lot we can do for ourselves. Yes, you may be thinking that South Africans can't do anything for you or Nigerians can't do anything for you. A time shall come when we need South Africans more and South Africans will need it. Yes, not by probably coming to South Africa or relocating to South Africa. No, the way things are going, we need one another. Africans, we need ourselves so much. There is how an issue will arise in South Africa. Trust me, South African media, South African social media content creators and YouTubers, they will help Nigerians to raise alarm. Yes, they will help Nigerians to raise alarm. And trust me, most of these politicians, they're always scared of anything going viral. They're always scared of their names being on the spotlight. Are you getting it? So I believe we all need ourselves. By the time someone in Nigeria will hear or will see how his name is flying up and down in South Africa, in Kenya, everywhere, all over the world, trust me, they will listen to us and they will do something. And this time, we will have to achieve something. So that's why I'm always telling my fellow Nigerians that we need ourselves. Don't think that this is something you can do all by yourself. And also, South Africans need us. Yes, there are some areas where they will also need us. A lot of things are going wrong in their country. If we help them to raise awareness about what is going on in their country, because them themselves they have raised alarm for so long, but no one cares to listen to them. Nobody cares to know what is going on in their country, because their fellow Africans, people feels that, oh, that is how they always complain, that they are xenophobic, they are not welcoming and all that. So they also need YouTubers, content creators to also do this for them. By the time you hear a Nigerian speaking good about South Africa, exposing the evil, the bad things that have been happening in South Africa, trust me, especially when the person does not reside in South Africa, you know that the person doesn't have any interest. Are you getting it? You have to believe the person, because assuming it's coming from in South Africa, you be like he or she is lying because she wants to or she is lying against the foreigners in their country and something like that. But if someone from Ethiopia begins to expose most of the things happening in South Africa, trust me, the world will at least believe the Ethiopian that has been exposing what is going on in South Africa. So that is why I said we Africans, we need ourselves. Let's stop fighting one another. Let's stop fighting ourselves. Enough of the negativities. We are like we've had enough of the negativities. All we need now is love and unity. And I'm so grateful to God for this South African sister who has disgracefully put this Nigerian sister to place, because this is what we see on a daily basis, and this is why Nigeria is where it is today.